Hey, what's going on here? You brought over another girl? Of course it worries me. I'm your guardian. So, you found our cat and even took care of it.
Oh, it wasn't a bother or anything. I'm the one who took care of you, though.
What's up? You seem happy.
It's been a while since I've had a meal with so many people.
Make sure you go home today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
It's fine if you don't want to go home either, you know.
No, I'll go home. If my father suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it? I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right! Can we exchange contact info? Will you be okay on your own? If you need, I can go with you. You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan? Well, yeah.
Been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
Excuse me?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days? Go prove your sincerity to him. You can do that, can't you?
So, I'm not inside where I will live, am I?
Not only do you come home late, you've even stayed out overnight without permission. I thought I had been clear about the friends you choose. For me. Hello. Yes, it's fine. Go on.
Hello? I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet? Haru? What could be wrong? I wonder why she wants to talk to us.
That's horrible. It's that same fiance guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th. That means our deadline is the 10th.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police. The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you. Your current living situation may change as well.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father. And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Official to make a move. That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate. I made my decision then. If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
The mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course! I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences. This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourselves.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur. She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
Weak? Really?
She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves. The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet? The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental
We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
It seems we have our target, Kunikazu Okumura. And that means, and also, Haru is now part of our team. However, we cannot go to the palace just yet. Oh, and Mona's back with us, thank goodness. So let's feed the plant and get some more brownie points towards our, kindness, I think. How's our kindness? Still selfless, okay. well, I'm being selfless, but now I'm gonna go downstairs and let's see. We can't do the crossword puzzle. We can study and we can do some reading. So let's see. There's Master Swordsman and Flowerpedia. Let's see. Do I want to read Flowerpedia? That might do. I mean, we've read a book on reading books, but okay, maybe not. No, I actually want to watch a DVD, man. Yeah, seriously. Let's watch well, I don't know if it's a film or a TV show, but let's see then. Yeah, I think we'll watch a DVD. Namely, Wraith. Ring? Is it a reference to Ring? Now, is it the Japanese version or the English version which had Buffy the Vampire Slayer in it? Yeah, I meant Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, don't eat my food or something. Anyway, we get some extra brownie points towards, more kindness! Well, our horror film makes us kinder, but never mind! Let's continue, and, indeed, maybe we'll go to Okumura's palace. Monday, apparently, in Japan, is Monday the 19th of September, is apparently a, holiday. So, that being said, let's have a look at our requests. Yuji just wants us to go to the palace. I might well do, but firstly I need to prepare before I do so. So yeah, and that means going to Dr. Takami's thing. So yeah, and also getting some more customizations from the airsoft shop, of course. And maybe getting some more things as well. Though firstly I'm going to visit Scarlet, of course, the thing, to return Wraith. And let's see, we have Not So Hot Betsy, T31, we've already seen ICU, The Running Dead, Bubbly Hills 90210, Guy McVeigh, I don't even know what that is. MacGyver, that's it, MacGyver. I'm not really open watching American TV shows, so I watched 31. I don't know if there's a pound shop Jack Bauer in there, but we'll see. So the other thing, we can go to the bookshop, and nothing available. And I've already been to the one in Shinjuku as well, so that's out. So next, I can either go to the Velvet Room or no, I'm going to the airsoft shop. Yeah, seriously. And I believe we can customize our things. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some shopping here. So, yeah, we can indeed customize. So, yeah, and sell our treasure. That was the case with Daidara's weapons shop in Persona 4. Customization is done slightly differently in Persona 5 Royal. As I say, you can only attach certain barrels to certain guns and whatnot. So, yeah. But I might as well upgrade our equipment while we're here.
Oh, hey, Yusuke.
On. Perfect timing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been working on a way to incorporate beauty into our fights, instead of merely doing away with our enemies each time. And only a moment ago, I was struck with a bolt of inspiration.
Ah, is that right? So, what did you mean by perfect timing, then?
Ah, yes. So my potential idea is good and all, but I'll require your help to pull it off. Would you please lend me a hand?
Sure, but, nothing too weird, alright?
Have no fear.
Ooh, that totally sounds like something you'd come up with, Yusuke.
Of course, if you have no interest, you're in no way obligated to help.
No, it sounds awesome! Oh, but what if we tried doing this beforehand?
Oh, we should definitely incorporate that into the attack. I never would have come up with that part on my own.
Awesome! I can't wait!
Actually, I want to try it right now as well. I truly hope the star will grant us this.
Oh, I guess we are going to prepare to go to Okumura's palace now. And we also now have a new showtime featuring Anne and Yusuke. So, indeed, yeah. I think it's time to take on Okumura's palace.
Shall we begin?
As annoying as it is, even in Royal. Yes, even though there are a fair few things that have made it a bit better in Royal, in my humble opinion. And I'll get into them once we get there.
Let's go.
And of course, I will also cover Okumura's palace, of course, in the original thing. So, that being said, let's indeed head inside the palace. And yeah, we see it all in its rather spacey glory. Seriously. And I will save, of course. And then let's begin exploring the palace. So yeah, okay. You have something to say there, Haru? Apparently she can't, as Mona said, she still can't use her persona yet. Don't worry, this will be addressed in the thing. Though I do dare say, in terms of, I'm not sure I can say usage, but certainly introduction, Haru may well be my least favorite character, seriously. Anyway, we have a new enemy here, the awakened god, apparently. Let's try using Garula. And that knocked it off somehow. Apparently, though, it is kind of resistant to physicals unless you freeze it. So yes, laggy loud work. Could do. That defrosted it, but that means now we can't we'll have to rely on magic? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And Garula? We don't know its weakness. And why not? Why don't we show off Ann and Yusuke's attack?
And now for a show! Wield your beauty. Let it be your weapon.
After all, let's take down!
Your fate is sealed! Enthralled.
Enchanted.
Victory is ours.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Doubt I'll ever tire of seeing those, well, I might do, but not for a long time, I don't think. That being said, where shall we go next? Well, there's one obvious place we can go, and that is through that door. And now we have, Haru in our party, we can easily, access said door. And apparently we are dealing with floating things as well. Seriously, and oh boy, are we dealing with Starro the Conqueror here? Yeah, we already have a kaiju up in this shit. Kind of looks like him though. I'm not sure if he was happy to float among the stars though. But seriously, this thing's weak against physicals. Seriously, Joker could easily shoot them down. Yeah. Who needs the Suicide Squad? Oh, I haven't said that. It still doesn't take away from the fact that I don't see a bunch of rats jumping inside its eye. Seriously. A bit too small compared to Starro. Anyway, that being said, discount Dalek on aisle 2. No, you're the one who's going to be exterminated! So yeah, and do we actually get the personas here? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it, so... And, yeah, we get another, couple of these awakened gods as well. I'm not going to, one of them's frozen at least, so... Cleave maybe, or maybe Terraclaw, I don't know. Assault Dive, fine. Still hasn't floored it though. I have no idea how to defeat these enemies. That may well come when, Haru awakens to her persona. Well, she already awakened, but truly awakens to her persona, if you know what I mean. That will actually happen in this episode. And oh boy, Flash, or should I say, Dizziness, and Makarakan. I absolutely hate that. It pretty much behaves like Reflex from the Final Fantasy games. It nullifies magic and sends it back at you. Seriously. So let's see, which one do I want? Ramatengu, no. Principality, Nigimitama, Satanta, Andrus, Neko Shogun might be a good one. I've not used thing there, but no. Apparently I'm going with Triple Down, which, yeah. Beat my ass down. So I can't do anything with the... Well, I could use Lullaby, but... Yeah, at least with Anne, it's... what's the thing? And Flash Bomb. Yeah, if this were Vanilla Persona 5, I think in fact, I lost a bunch of... I had a bunch of deaths in Okumura's palace anyway. Seriously, I am not joking. The amount of deaths actually earned me an achievement alone just for unlocking all of the panic responses from Futaba. Seriously, that is actually a thing in the original, well, certainly the PS4 version is also released on the PS3, but I'm playing the PS4 version, so, yeah.
Right.
So, giant donut.
Hey.
Hamburger, I guess, or maybe the top of one. Still looks more like a donut to me. Anyway, let's unlock the door with Haru here. Given that she can get through there. And indeed, the door she shall open! And indeed, we can go through!
By the way, you seemed real fired up back when we first met. Was that an act Mona put you up to? You know, the beauty thingy?
That was, I was trying to be a heroine of justice.
Is that a joke?
You moron! Ever since I was young, people around me have never seen me for who I really am. They would be kind to me just to please my father, and would get money and presents in exchange. Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain.
That's why you kept the details of your family a secret at school.
But the female superheroes I used to see on TV were so great. They always fought for others, not themselves, and they were always happy. I wanted to be just like that. Even though I knew it was a fantasy, I still looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side, right, Joker?
What are you doing here?
Huh?
This is insane on so many levels.
I thought I told you not to associate with vulgar people.
That bastard.
Him? Did he come into the palace too?
No. He might look the same, but that isn't the real person. Remember what I explained to you earlier?
You mean about the cognition thing?
What are you mumbling about?
Do you recall what I said before? That I would do my best for you. This is my answer to that.
Are those the rumored phantom thieves? I see. You're handing them over to me as a plea for forgiveness. Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. You truly embody the Okumura motto. Very well, join me.
Why do you only ever think about gains and losses? That's why the company has a bad reputation. All because you treat people like they're tools!
To gain, you must give. One must be resolved to give even more if they wish to stand above others. We are on vastly different levels. And soon, I will rise to a new stage. The political world. The cold reality of kicking people down is a part of business. Virtue and sentiment are for losers. Okumura Foods shall be the foundation of my victory.
His company is just a stepping stone.
Mr. Okumura, we don't need a girl who's been soiled by thieves, unless you make some compromises. I can't introduce her to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife anymore. Take her as your lover or whatever it is you desire.
Very well. I accept.
Lover? I was raised under this company's wealth. I even accepted a political marriage for you. This is not what we discussed! Father, you want me to be that man's plaything just to satisfy your own ambitions?
Why fret? You should be overjoyed that you're fulfilling your role as an Okumura daughter. This is the only value you've had from the very beginning.
So, even his own daughter's life is a commodity to him.
Now, why don't you come to my place?
Let's have fun. I'll play with you until I get bored. A high school fiance who wanna turn on.
So vulgar. No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that! Don't worry! She hadn't awakened to her real power, that's all!
How dare you?
I see you finally made up your mind, my dear faded princess. Freedom for you must stem from betrayal. If you still yearn for it now, then you must not err. Now tell me, who shall you betray?
My heart has been set. You should know.
Yes, that gaze! I can finally display my true strength! I am thou, thou art I! Let us adorn your departure into freedom with a beautiful betrayal!
Jeez!
Farewell, dear father! I am no longer your subservient puppet!
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with them how you wish.
You poor thing. I'll toy with you until you break.
I don't expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. We should have just told you this from the start, asshat!
We are the Phantom Seeker your bride!
Thieves who steal from others need to be severely punished. Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I have no intentions of talking to you. For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose!
So this is Haru's true power.
Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
Yeah, this isn't a good start to their not-so-healthy relationship. Anyway, we are facing Haru's fiance, who looks like a giant robot with a suit on. Seriously. What is with this guy? But anyway, this is where Royal really comes into play with, dare I say, the whole thing with the baton pass. Yeah, we've already floored him there. And that is due to the thing, as I say, this was a lot harder originally because we did not have access to the baton pass with our thing. Seriously, we can easily unleash an all-out attack on the fiancé. The two servant robots, they're weak against fire, so Anne can easily take them out. And how about a bit of ice? And brain shake, oh boy. That inflicts brainwash on your characters. And the fiancé is weak to her element, which is psychokinesis. So yeah, I could easily also switch Joker to the likes of Neko Shogun, who also knows Sayo. So yes. And thanks for the attack boost there, Futaba. Much obliged, I dare say. Great, he thinks like he's a design or something. Well, let's put him out of his misery, I say. What's there? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, he's down. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Anyway, there we go. And a few more level ups as well. Very nice. Andrus, you're gearing up in the levels, definitely. Hecate has learned Fire Boost, which is very nice. Oh, do I want to get rid of Ambient Aid? I don't know, because Dear Armor's a thing. I don't want to get rid of Lullaby. Fire Break! There's no fours, I don't know. Dekaja, will I be using that? I don't know. Evading ice is pretty good, actually. So I may well actually get rid of fire break, and I do. So yeah.
I did. I did it, Mona-chan!
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared. Is that okay?
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did. Or so I thought.
What's the point if she doesn't get it?
Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no correlation to their real-world counterparts. You'll see when we get back. I guarantee he will be okay.
Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude, does this mean we got a new teammate? Good to have ya.
She already has a code name.
You can call me Noir.
Noir?
It means black in French. I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law. I chose the name Noir to remind me of that.
There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate backstory.
Noir. I like it. It conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society.
Thank you.
Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all.
Yes, sir.
Someone's talking all big again.